Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking about Without a Crystal Ball, aka Katie Joy. Now, let me just preface this video by saying this. I just had a sudden burst of energy at around midnight. I have The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City paused on my TV, but I said, you know what? I want to make a video about this woman. It's not going to be a super well-researched video. I will link other videos below that can give you a more in-depth timeline, give you more details about all of the things going on with Katie Joy. But quite frankly, if I wanted to do a very well-researched video, I would have to be doing research for the rest of my life, because Katie Joy finds herself in situations with literally everybody on YouTube. So I don't really know how I could necessarily, it would have to be like Katie Joy versus this person, Katie Joy versus Tati Westbrook, Katie Joy versus Creepshow Art, Katie Joy versus literally every single Duggar and her beef with each Duggar individually. It's a lot, and I just don't want to do that. So what I will do is I will give you my opinion, give you some things that I've noticed about her, give you trends that I've noticed about her, and just what I personally think about this woman, if you didn't already kind of get a hint by this little introduction. But before I do get into the video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so that you're notified of the next time I post a video, and please do follow me on Twitter. My Twitter will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I want to start off by giving a little bit of a background as to how I was introduced with Without a Crystal Ball, aka Katie Joy, and I will be referring to her as such for the rest of the video just because, yeah. But her screen name, her Instagram, her Twitter, and her YouTube are all Without a Crystal Ball, so you can find her there if you really want to see that I'm definitely not lying about how unhinged this woman is. But I follow some of the Duggars. I don't know if I follow all of them, but I follow a good amount of them. I've been watching 90 Kids and Counting since it was like 17 Kids and Counting or something like that. So for a long time, and mind you, it's such a weird thing for like a 12-year-old to watch, but I watched it and I really liked the family. I've always liked them. I've always liked just how kind of, you know, wholesome they are for the most part. I know that they had the issue with the oldest son, but I feel like a lot of families go through something like that. A lot of families have secrets like that. So I never really held it against them. I just kind of felt bad for his family in the situation. And he's not on the show anymore, so it's kind of just, it's an easy watch in my personal opinion. They might be cringy, but I love watching them, and Jeremiah Duggar is probably the love of my life. I think that man is beautiful, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so because I follow the Duggars on Instagram, I usually get Duggar content in my Explore page, and I always saw these crazy posts about the Duggars, and the username was always Without a Crystal Ball, and it was always something that was just super personal that this woman would have no way of actually knowing, but would just report on. And I never knew why someone would post so much about the Duggars. There's so many more interesting celebrities that you can expose, but this woman kept posting about the Duggars. But I didn't really pay it any mind. I thought that the username was kind of weird, but also unique, so it stuck out in my mind. And then I saw a video, I think a few months ago, that Creepshow Art made about Katie Joy or Without a Crystal Ball. And as I was watching it and I learned more about her, and I've just learned more about her in general, I've come to realize that this woman is actually crazy. She's unhinged. This woman is absolutely out of her mind, and she goes after so many people. I think that she's obsessive, and quite frankly, the Duggar stuff is the tip of the iceberg with her. She is currently in a lawsuit with Tati Westbrook. You heard me right. Tati freaking Westbrook, aka Bye Sister Tati Westbrook, aka millions of subscribers Tati Westbrook. And why? because this woman will not leave Tati Westbrook, nor the Duggars, nor anybody else that she finds interesting alone whatsoever. Now, I'm not fully 100% keen to all of the legal issues between Without a Crystal Ball, Katie Joy, and Tati Westbrook. I'm not 100% aware of everything, but there is a channel. I will try to find this channel, and I will link this. She's a lawyer. I will link her channel down below if I can find it, but she does in-depth, going through the court documents, because court documents a lot of times are public record, so she can get her hands on them and then go through them and basically explain what's going on as far as the legal proceedings. And she has done deep dives of the case between Katie Joy and Tati Westbrook. But basically, Katie Joy would not leave Tati alone. Let's just say that. Katie Joy, I think, went after Tati's father, which is an immense violation, by the way. As someone who does drama commentary stuff on the internet for a while, I would never in my life go after somebody's family members. So what if I can't stand Jeffree Star? I'm not going to go after his mother. That's just an insane violation of privacy and humanity that I'll never understand. And I don't know why Katie Joy thinks that it's okay. And she does the same thing with the Duggars. She continuously spews out these crazy narratives that she really doesn't have much proof of whatsoever, other than what you see on social media, which is barely a lot. The Duggars really don't share a lot on social media. She claims that she knows that the Duggars hate one of their daughters. She claims that she knows this, that, and the fourth. She claims that they're all lying. She claims this and that. She calls all of these people all of these things. And now she's getting sued for this exact reason. Because she won't stop. She's obsessive, unhinged, and absolutely out of her mind. And if you don't trust me, let's trust the screen recordings and the screenshots that I'm going to show you right now. So a good way to find out if someone is obsessed with someone else, especially someone who is a YouTube personality who's usually on social media, usually on Twitter, is you look up their Twitter username and then you look up whatever that person's name is. This is a very common stand tactic to prove that someone is obsessed with someone else. Usually they censor out their names, but in the case of Katie Joy, she does not do that because she wants traffic to her social media accounts, so she cannot censor out the Duggar name so that she doesn't look obsessive, but the woman is obsessive. So here is proof that Katie Joy is absolutely obsessive. If you go to her Twitter, you see that she will not stop talking about the Duggars. Or, better yet, if people are talking about the Duggars, they always reference her. Why? Because she will not stop talking about the Duggars. And she makes insane claims. And then also she's become obsessed with Hilaria Baldwin and all of these different people. But you can just see the proof is in the pudding. She will not stop talking about the Duggars. And she's absolutely 100% obsessed with them. Then, if you move to Katie Joy's Instagram, you notice that she has 27,000 followers. That is a lot, right? But then you look at her likes, and I had to screen record her likes also. I screen recorded her Instagram page because I just wanted to see how absolutely obsessed she is with the Duggars and the Bates family, who is also a friend of the Duggars. They're associated with the Duggars. They have their own show, and they also have 19 kids. So, they have a show because of that. But she's obsessed with the Duggars and the Bates so far as she reposts all of their Instagram posts, shows, oh, this person posted this and this person is it's just weird stuff. Basically paparazzi for people who live in Arkansas. Very strange. But how do you have 27,000 followers and you can barely hit 100 likes? Katie, explain that to me. Maybe the followers that you're clearly buying, allegedly, I don't want her to try to sue me, even though she can't. She won't have any money for it after Tati Westbrook literally... Tati will demolish her in court. Just to let you know. just from the stuff that I've learned about her and from the stuff that we can clearly gain from, everything that she's posted, Tati will demolish her in court. So she won't even have money to sue me. So I don't feel that scared of making this obviously true claim that she buys her Instagram followers. But anyways, the followers that she allegedly buys, maybe she should take that money and use it to help with her court fees, because she's gonna need it. She's really gonna need it. Maybe that's why she doesn't have 100K followers yet. She's been cutting down on buying the followers so that she can pay her lawyer to fight Tati Westbrook's lawyers. This will not end well for her, but it's a cute try. But anyways, enjoy the screen recording of Katie Joy's Instagram and how absolutely unhinged she looks. Now, another thing, and the last thing that I'm going to touch on, other than just like her social medias and how clearly she's obsessive. This woman is an obsessive person. But beyond that, Katie Joy loves to get into fights. And she's not afraid to expose the people that she gets in fights with on social media. Katie Joy, like I said earlier in my little introduction, she causes a storm wherever she goes. How is it that you don't have like any allies on YouTube? Literally no one. No one likes you. How is that? At some point, you have to look at yourself and realize that you're causing too much damage. And at some point, it's going to come back to bite you, as it already is with her case against Tati. I keep mentioning her case with Tati because she said herself in a clip that she was positive that Tati would not sue her. Why? Because she continuously gets away with this type of behavior with other people. She continuously gets away with this type of behavior when it comes to the Duggars, and when it comes to the Bates, and when it comes to Hilaria Baldwin, and when it comes to all of these types of people that she does not like and that she decides to continuously go after day after day. But she was clearly wrong. Someone will make you pay for the things that you do, will make you suffer the consequences of your actions. It's funny to me how she won't stop, really. I think it's hilarious. And honestly, if I were the Duggar family, I would sue her. Because the statements that she makes are just insane. If you check her Twitter, if you check her Instagram, some of the things that she says are just absolutely defamation, in my opinion. Or at least they're grounds for some type of action to be taken, because she will not stop until somebody stops her. But beyond that, beyond her beef with celebrities or with influencers, she has beef with so many other YouTubers and other creators and other social media users that it just proves my point that there's something wrong with her. How do you have beef with so many people? On her Twitter, if you scroll down her Twitter, it's just her constantly fighting with someone and someone else, and this person said this about me, and I'm disproving this thing that this person said about me. It's constant. Why? So many people have so many things to say about you, Katie, because you do things that are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Going after Tati Westbrook's father, going after her family is absolutely 100% disgusting. Going after people's parenting, going after this person and that person, saying that Jill Duggar's family is left out of things and that, you know, the Duggars hate Jill Duggar and her husband. That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you consistently go after private things. These people aren't really doing anything but living their life, and you consistently attack them. And then you wonder why others call you out all the time. Why people make videos about you. Why I'm making a video about you. Because people need to be aware of you so that when they see what you post, they know not to trust you ever. Because she consistently spreads lies, misinformation, and even when she does spread true information, it's better to take it from a different source. Truly. Because you can't really say what's true and what's false when it comes out of Katie Joy's mouth. All of the tweets on screen are about 5 different people. 5 different people. Katie has literal beef with all of these people in all different ways. And if you keep scrolling on her Twitter, you will find that she has beef with like a lot of people. She tweets about a lot of different people. And mind you, these are only tweets about 5 different people in the span of like 5 days. She has such beef that she consistently tweets at them and tweets about them and tweets how they blocked her and tweets about the beef that she has with these individual people, the individual beef that she has. Like I said earlier, if I just did a video where I deep dove into all of her beef with all of these different people, goodness gracious, it would be insane. I would have to get a doctorate for the research that I did because it's just not possible. She's the problem. She is the problem. She doxed. I'm pretty sure because I was looking back at her Twitter and yeah, I remember I'm pretty sure she's doxed Creepshow Art. Literally doxed her. This woman like and then she gets mad that people have beef. She gets mad that people don't support her. She gets mad when when people make a video about her. I don't get how someone can be like a functioning adult in society with this type of attitude and this type of mindset. I legitimately do not understand it. I do not understand waking up and thinking I'm going to start complete and utter chaos on social media. And I'm going to obsess over people that literally just live and breathe. Don't know how she does it. And I really don't want to find out because I feel like that's a very dark, empty space. I'm sorry that actually I'm not sorry. This video, I didn't mean to drag her as much as I'm dragging her, but she completely deserves it. The things that she says are absolutely disgusting. I'm pretty sure at one point she called a victim of abuse, a child who was a victim of abuse, a brat, and said that she was lying about her story. That's just one example of the many examples where Katie Joy has gone too far, has said things that were absolutely disgusting, then gets mad when she gets called out, and does things like this on Twitter, where she now has beef with people who call her out for being a horrible human being. So yeah, that's who Katie Joy is, in case you didn't know. I'm sorry that you had to now know who this person is, but also I want you to be aware of who this person is so that when you come across her content, you know to completely ignore her because she doesn't need any more attention than she already has. And I know that I'm making this video and giving her more attention, but I truly believe, and I've said this in other videos, that the videos that I make are a way of like making people aware. You know, like I'm making you aware of this person, making you aware of the fact that this is how this person is, so that now you know, and so that now you can go on and ignore her and everyone can just kind of forget about her existence and she can go on losing her court battle, and then she can maybe stop the nonsense. Anyways, that is it for me. Please enjoy this obligatory picture of Keith Powers as I close out this video. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions about Katie Joy, things that I've peeped about her personally. Again, I will try to link some videos about her that go more in depth about like specific things that she's actually done. But I think that this video, in my opinion, if I saw this video, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's enough to like completely ignore her. But I do want to give you a lot more so that you can have a full picture of who this woman is, and just why I'm so passionate when I speak about her and drag her for filth. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of Katie Joy. Have you been blocked? She likes to block a lot of people or get blocked or be in fights. So let me know if you have, because that's fun. And please do subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so that you're notified of the next time that I post a video. And please do follow me on Twitter. And yeah, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.